old friend, Mr. Gary Shaw. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Carl. Ladies and gentlemen, it's wonderful to be back at G&B. Give us As you can all see very clearly, it says up there, stands for whatever you like. But when I'm here, it stands for Gary and beer. Two things usually found to contain at least 3% alcohol. Love that gag. They're going to use it here. Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to start with a couple of apologies, really. I'm sure some people find that's the wrong way to start a comedy night. Well, sorry about that. Well, I say apologies. Basically, it's clarifications. The first one was, I don't know if anyone noticed, as I walked up, I'm walking a little funny. I should point out that's because I ran the marathon on Sunday. I haven't soiled myself. Thank you very much. It was second time. I ran it first 5 years ago. I was hoping that I would do a better time. Unfortunately, I didn't. I also found this one a bit harder. I did struggle a bit with this one. And a few people afterwards said to me, well, that's because you're older. And I felt that I had to point out to them that so was everyone else that run it. Even the people that run it last year are older this year. That's pretty much how ageing works. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. So yeah, but yeah, I managed to finish it. I'm here today. I'm sure a lot of you are probably aware that the modern marathon, the origins for it, date back to ancient Greece, where a messenger, Pheidippides, ran the 26.2 miles from the Battle of Marathon to Athens. You will notice there the emphasis I put on the 0.2, because I know full well that it makes a hell of a difference when a man adds a little bit extra on a measurement of length. Am I right, ladies, or am I right? So Pheidippides, as I was saying, ran the 26.2 from Marathon to Athens, delivered a message regarding the battle, promptly dropped dead. Now, which is why, to this day, that exact distance is ran wherever a marathon is held anywhere in the world. Yeah. Dropping dead is still optional. Both times I've managed to not tick that box every time I've applied for one. But that story is, I've been thinking about that this week, because not only does the achievement of myself and everyone else that run it, it really puts that in perspective. But also I've been thinking that the pain I felt in the day and the soreness in my legs would have been so much easier if someone at the battle had just given that poor bastard a horse. Ladies and gentlemen, the comics out there will have noticed, I have just done several minutes about marathons and I didn't mention chocolate and peanuts once. Thank you, thank you. That is just a token of the professionalism that myself and the other acts are bringing to this stage tonight. The second thing I wanted to apologise for was regarding last time I was here March the 17th. Now the thing is, that night I wanted to say why this is such a great gig, because it is. I wanted to say why I enjoy coming here so much, because I do. And the first couple of things that I listed as reasons were my good friend Kyle here, runs the gig, does a great, really great job of doing it. Rob behind the bar, he's looking through his stuff at the moment. Rob over there, it's his venue, it's a lovely, lovely room to play. In fact, can we give these gentlemen a round of applause? They do a fantastic job here, and they're also smashing guys. So that was a couple of reasons. The other one was actually behind me. I was saying how much I love the fact that when I come here, not only are the names and the running order of all the acts on there, but their pictures are up there as well. And yet I still managed to confuse two of the acts. One of them's actually here tonight, but he's not on the bill. So there was two male acts, both had beards and glasses, so similar, but not identical. One, his name was Dan, D-A-N. The other one, Dean, D-E-A-N. So once again, similar, not identical. Although having said that, comparing the name Dan to the name Dean, to me, seems similar to comparing going clubbing nowadays at the Ministry of Sound to going clubbing in the 70s at Studio 54. Pretty much the same thing, just with an E. Get a drug joke in there. There we go. So anyway, I usually some guys, and I introduced Dan to the stage, and he came up, and I shook his hand, and I looked at him, and I did a double take, and I said, "I thought your name was Dean." As if, in the excitement of coming up here, he'd forgotten his own name, and I had to tell him. The most ridiculous thing was, he was the second act of the night. I can't even use the excuse I was pissed. So this evening, I'm sorry, but if anyone does forget their name, you're on your own. Not going to be helping anyone tonight. But we do have a wonderful bill. In fact, just to make things a bit easier for me, anyone out there tonight that is an act, is a comedian, please give me a cheer. Oh, that's nice. Obviously, anyone out there that is not an act, that won't be appearing on this stage tonight or any time in the future, please give me a cheer. That's also nice. And finally, anyone that doesn't give a shit about either of those things and just likes cheering, sit there quietly for a minute and we'll give you something to cheer when that comes up. Thank you very much indeed. So basically, regarding the bill, we have a wonderful bill tonight. As you can see, the photos are up there. There is a gap, but I've written that down. I'm not going to fuck that one up. So we will start on the top line, go from left to right. Then we'll have a little break where the smokers can go outside and have a smoke and a cough. And the referee's going to go and see our mate Rob at the bar, get some drinks. Then we go second line, left to right is the second half. We have tonight not one, not four, not even three, but we have 2 headliners for you. That definitely deserves it tonight. Now I'm possibly, come in. I am possibly a little biased because they are both mates of mine, but they are also very, very good comedians. A bigger pair of sick fuckers you won't find. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Probably part of the reason that I like them so much. So at the end of the first half, we will have the wonderful Mr. Bob Walshy Walsh. Man is so wrong, but we love him for it. And at the end of the second half, and the headliner of the actual evening, we have the wonderful, the incomparable, the fantastic Mr. Boyce Bailey. Currently sitting there with my fiancée Lucy, watching him. So, ladies and gentlemen, as Kyle said, obviously he'll be sitting there, he'll be doing the timings, he'll be holding the signs up for everyone. If you are doing 5 minutes, please look out for Kyle. A couple of little bits that I will add to that. At 4 minutes 30, when the sign comes up, that is not a symbol for you to do 15, 20 seconds of in and ahhing, and then go, what shall I finish on, and do like 2 minutes of material, right? You need to start closing that one up. Is it quick, Ramsey? That's okay. Shouldn't get this much. So anyway.